Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. First, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 2000 subscribers. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Ryan Garcia vs Gervonta Davis. Not so fast, says Floyd Mayweather. Talk about the big fight between the two popular fighters has been heating up after Garcia's KO win over Javier Fortuna. According to Floyd Mayweather, though if it happens, it will be on his terms. The man's taking point for the boxer turned promoter is weight. Garcia's last two bouts were at 140 pounds, while Tank's last two have been at 135 pounds. All these fighters talk about how big they are and what they've done in the sport. Mayweather told Fight Hype. Once again, the man in the sport of boxing right now is the one that's attached to me. Gervonta Tank Davis. That's the only thing that this kid Ryan Garcia, that's the only thing that he knows, it's Tank. Oh, I want to fight Tank, I don't care, it's the biggest fight. Okay, you want to fight Tank, in boxing we make sacrifices, so we know that Tank fights at 135 pounds, so if you want to fight Tank at 135, we can make it happen before the end of the year. Mayweather says Garcia has to make sacrifices the same way he did before when he moved up to face a big draw in Oscar de la Hoya before. Absolutely not, you just fought at 135, so why can't you fight at 135 again? He's young, I can see if he was a lot older. He is not in his 13th. You know, guys get older and the weight settles in and then you can be like, okay, I can't make the weight no more. But he's young, we have to make sacrifices. If it's certain things you want in the sport of boxing, like Ryan Garcia really wants Tank. If you really want this fight with Tank, sacrifice. We have to make sacrifices. Even though I know I wasn't 154 pounds. I knew I wasn't a junior middleweight, but I knew there is certain sacrifices that I have to make. Oscar de la Hoya chose the clothes, chose the judges. He chose everything, the weight class, everything. I knew I was the better fighter. I felt I was the better fighter. And I showed y'all I was the better fighter. So guess what I did? I made sacrifices. So if you feel like you can beat Tank, you are the better fighter. Then guess what? Make sacrifices. We can fight in 19 days if you want to, whatever you want to do. And he's gonna get smoked. At the end of the day, Mayweather claims the fight won't be hard to finalize. It's not difficult to make. This is what we are going to do. We are gonna turn down a lot of things, but we're not gonna turn down no money. I will let Oscar know this. Oscar, we can make the fight happen. The fight is gonna be at 135. While a lot of these are part of normal negotiations, Garcia and Davies have fought at the both divisions recently. Garcia fought at 135 in 2021, while Davies did have a one-off at 140 pounds, at the same year before dropping back down. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 2000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard, absolutely every day, and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks for supporting me, guys. The lightweight division is perhaps one of the most intriguing in all of boxing, and that's certainly the case when it comes to star power, from champions to contenders and beyond. A whole host of names are lining up to try and become the next big thing inside a squared circle. Two men who fit into that category are Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis. Between them, they've won 50 professional fights and have no defeats to their name, with both impressing in a big way in their most recent outings. King Ryan was back in the ring this past weekend, as he went head-to-head with Javier Fortuna in Los Angeles. After almost 6 rounds, Garcia managed to pull the former champ away with a nice TKO success to secure the 19th finish of his pro career. He's made no secret of the fact that he wants to fight Davies in the past, and immediately after the contest came to an end, he wanted the world to know that his rival was still on his mind. If he wants it, let's get it, Garcia said. That's going to give me the respect I deserve. 100% I felt way better. weighing 140 pounds. I'm not going back to 135 for nothing, but I want Tank next, Garcia said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.